Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Mf3 Showcase. You know, got a couple I'm releasing maybe today, tonight. I'm glad you guys are coming and watching. I hope it's enjoyable. Some people tell me it's relaxing. I That's cool. I think if it's relaxing, that's cool. I'm here with there he is, Yoshi, the silent producer. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to do, if you saw the Chainsaw Man that I released, I'm going to be doing kind of that kind of style, which is like a more cartoony style, but not really cartoony like that picture right there. So I figure with all the hype and everything like that with Deadpool and Wolverine, I will throw out my awesome thanks to hopefully see it. And we will start going. All right, here we go. All right, so I decided to, like I said, do something a little bit different. I already started the sketch a little bit because, like I said, I don't want to be here all night. I don't mind being here all night, but you might not like being here all night, so excuse me. All right. Now I like doing sometimes characters in more of a cartoon kind of way. I don't know. It's all sorts of, I just like doing it all different ways. As you can see, Yoshi is better. He's not all the way better, but he is, he's getting there. He's just old, poor guy. He's doing his number one job, which is sleeping. He does that really well. Well, I was pretty excited to hear about Deadpool and Wolverine. I hope they don't mess it up. I hope that's the only thing I worry about. I mean, it sounds great and all. And trust me, I like it happening. Like I said, I just don't want them to mess it up. And I know everyone hopes not. I'm sure it'll be okay. I've always liked Wolverine. Liked it when Jim Lee drew him. I mean, my opinion only, but I think that was probably the best when Jim Lee drew him. For me, I thought that was the best Wolverine to me. Oh, see, there he goes. He's still got that cough. We took him to the vet and we're giving him medication and things of that nature. So you notice, like this type of drawing is a lot more playful. I can do a lot of things with it, which, like I said, I enjoy. And like usual, I can do this a little bit faster than normal. Like I said, I always was a big fan of Wolverine, X-Men in general. I loved the movie Logan. I think that was freaking awesome. It's funny because we kept on getting closer and closer to what we wanted in the whole Wolverine thing, you know? We kept on getting closer and closer through the movies, and then finally we get Logan, and just like, finally, this is what we've been waiting for. I kind of like the classic costume. I don't know, I like them all, really. All right. Let me add on there. And Deadpool is such a big character, you know? I think it's cool. I mean, their first interaction really wasn't that good, as you all know. But that's okay. Let's see if this goes where I want it to go. That's kind of where I want it. That's cool. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Now, if you see lots of this, the way I draw is, I wouldn't say spontaneous, but I'm constantly changing kind of the way I do it and the way I do things. And I don't know. I just, like I said, I like doing things. And remember what I told you guys. You know, if you're, teachers telling you to do things, then you do it the way they tell you to, because it's actually part of a lesson. But if you're doing your own thing, like I'm doing now, you just do you. You just draw. Have fun. You know, when I do this character, like characters like this, I tend to I tend to kind of just do my own thing, because that's what I'm doing. And everything's kind of abstract. It's more of a cartoony look and feel to it. All right. Now let's keep on going. So what do you think? It looks kind of cool. I'm kind of liking it. Oh, hey, Stitch. What's going on? Oh, I'm just drawing Wolverine. I mean, it's part of your family, but I'm just drawing Wolverine. Figure Wolverine, Deadpool announcement, you know? I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool to see. Oh, hey. Hey, R2. How's it going? Yeah, no. He's part of your family, too. He's your cousin, right? Anyway, okay, let's get back to it. All right. Well, a lot of people, believe it or not, have been saying that my stuff is very relaxing, and I'm kind of digging that. I think that's cool. I like the fact that it's relaxing to some people. Like I was joking around in one of the other ones that I did where, I should do that stuff that puts you to sleep. The whispering and just get really quiet. Just talk about Wolverine and Deadpool just in a whisper. That stuff works though. My son likes it. Says it relaxes him and puts him to sleep. So I think so. I think there's something to that fancy kind of whispering stuff. It would be weird if I did it in a whisper. It'd be kind of strange and kind of creepy, but but maybe you never know. Someone might like that type of thing. I highly doubt. Okay. All right. Like for me, like I said, I've always liked Wolverine. I'll be honest, I was never a really big Deadpool fan. I was out of comics kind of at that point. I was like I mentioned before on my podcast. It was tough at that point because I'd kind of stopped reading comics, stopped collecting comics, just because it was too expensive for me, with crossovers and everything like that. It just made it difficult. I love the idea of the crossovers and everything like that. It just made it not almost impossible for me to collect, but when you got to buy 18 different types of books just to follow a set storyline, it's kind of tough. I mean, brilliant plan, to sell comics and stuff, but for the people that couldn't afford it, it was difficult. So for me, at that time, then I was just collecting just for the ones that I wanted, ones I might be able to sell or would want to sell later. That's what I ended up collecting more of. But I like the character. I know there was one, I guess, comic that he like pretty much kills everyone in the Marvel Universe. I never really read that one, so I don't know about it. I'm doing the yellow costume. And I have another one that I'm working on that I might show you. I'm eventually going to get into the time lapse, but we'll see. Yeah, and if you guys want to comment, you can comment. Tell me what storyline is your favorite for Wolverine? When you like the character the most? In what comic? And do you think that he's changed over the years? Like some characters change over the years. Like Batman was a good example during the 80s. He went from mercenary to, you know, best buddy kind of stuff. I mean, I think that might have happened with Wolverine a little bit, but and did you guys like when he lost his adamantium? I thought that was kind of a cool story. It was different, but it was kind of cool. Like I said, one of the best like movie renditions, of course, is in my opinion is Logan. I just finally saw him just take care of business. Now that's the only good thing I think with the movie with Deadpool, because if it's going to be R rated, oof, jeez, we might see some craziness here. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? All right, I'm liking it. Now I have a more detailed one that I'm working on. Um, but one of the things is that it's not kind of cartoony at all, but I'm kind of further along with it, and I don't know if I should just start you off in it, but we'll see. I don't know if you can hear the pencil. I'm using a Helion tablet, which is probably one of the most amazing things that I've ever purchased in my life. Um, if you're going to start or are into, you want a digital tablet, I'm a beginner and I'm loving it. I'm sure that there's some aspects of it that I don't know how to use just because of my ignorance, but overall, I'm kind of loving it. All right, I'm hoping you guys are liking it. I am digging it. And it's funny, I just heard this story on how he got the mask that he's wearing. And it was from some other character, but I could be wrong. You guys that know this stuff could always correct me. I don't claim to be a huge comic book fan. I mean, I am a fan. I know about it, and because I used to read comics and things of that nature. But like, I used to be friends with this guy Kevin, huge DC fan, huge, to the point where him and his friend actually came up with a way on how to bring this one character back from the dead, and some horn of this, and man, those guys were like something else. I actually was making me and Kevin were making a comic. This was back in the 80s. It was a great idea. It's funny because so many things would have been different, I'm sure, in most people's lives if we had the opportunities that there is today. Like, good example, back then, you couldn't just print a comic. You could, but it cost a lot of money. So you had to, do all these different things, and we were trying to do these different things and trying to get this comic done and everything like that. And the funny thing about it is that nowadays, it's ridiculous. I could do it online. That's the crazy thing about the world we live in. Just the way it is. Now you can go online, you can print a webtoon, you can do all sorts of stuff. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about that, and me and Marco are currently working on a webtoon that hopefully we'll have out pretty soon. I know what you're thinking. How does he have all this time? I just hustle. That's what it's all about. The hustling. You just gotta always be hustling. I get my work ethic. My work ethic I get from my silent producer over there, Yoshi. Oh, he heard me. I don't think he could hear me. But I just enjoy all the things that I'm doing. And I like doing them. Oh, I think he's sneezing again. Now, like I told you before, I really have no formal training. I just have always been drawing all my life. I did have some stuff in high school, and then I also had stuff in a little bit of college. The college wasn't too long. I was working at a pharmacy and decided I was going to school, and they needed some assistance. Some drivers had quit, so I decided to help them out, and took a break from school. And that was it when it came to art. I kind of kept on drawing and kept on doing those things, but never went back to school for art. So, and then I've always been drawing art for people and always been drawing art and doing those things. And then this year I've just been, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. And now I got a YouTube channel, which I love the fact that you guys are supporting me and watching it. I'm digging it. I thank you for everybody that is supportive of me. I really appreciate it. And like I said, if you have a tablet, and this is not, like I always say, this is not a tutorial. I mean, I don't mind if you want to draw with me and stuff. I mean, that's cool. But it's not a tutorial for us to, do that stuff. All right, I think I'm liking it here. What I like about when you're doing things like this, it's okay if your proportions aren't correct, or it's okay if your shadowing is not correct, because you're not doing a piece that's going to be graded or anything. You're doing what looks cool. And when you start allowing yourself to do that, you just come up with some cool stuff, even if no one else likes it. Like that. I like that. Just remember, failures are free. And what I mean by that is not to fail all the time, but you're gonna fail. There's times that you are just gonna fail, and that's okay. And like I said, it's free. You don't gotta worry about it. As long as you get back up, that's the biggest thing. As long as you get back up and you go back to the grind and go back to the hustle, there is always room for improvement. There's always something else you could do to further better yourself. Always. And that's what you always got to remember. You can always find better ways to achieve your dreams and what you want to do. And just remember that. For me, I think moving forward is your biggest thing to do is because there's always going to be a little bit of failure. There's always going to be a little bit of, man, I should have done it this way, right? And the biggest thing is now is there's so many different ways to learn online and stuff we didn't have when I was a kid. And like I said, don't get discouraged. People can say whatever they want. Let them say it. In my opinion, be honest with you, hate and haters are probably, in my opinion, the best compliment that you can get. Truly it is. But in my opinion, like I said, haters are, because if haters weren't bugging you and haters weren't talking smack about you, right? Then in the end, there you are getting noticed by them, and that's why they're talking smack. And that's what you got to remember. And like I said, just keep on drawing, man. Don't let anybody bring you down. Bam. Liking it. I wasn't sure when I first started, but I'm digging it now. All right, let's wrap this guy up. There. Now the fun part. Now, I mean, all of it's fun. But now I also do pencil drawings that I think are pretty amazing, that I've sold before in the past. Um, that I'm trying to think of how I could do it on here, but I'll get to it. Where we're doing pencil drawings on the Houlion tablet. I'll eventually get there. And I like working in all sorts of medium. Paint, pencil, you name it. I kind of like doing it. And don't get caught up if you're good at one thing, just sticking with that one thing. Don't do that. You'll be okay. You can do whatever you want. I might have to zoom in on that. All right, let's back up, see what it looks like. I'm digging it. All right, it came out great. See, that's what I'm saying. I love it because like I'll start off and it'll be one way, and then man, it'll like turn out totally the way I want it. Like I said, it doesn't matter what people think or what people. It doesn't matter. It's what you do. Okay. All right. All right. All right, now let me just wrap this up with a little bit of smoke here. All right. All right, I think I'm done. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this. I certainly did. It was great. I am super happy with it. And you know what they say, it is time to sign. Oh, I think that came out great. All right, guys. Well, I hope you liked my kind of cartoon there version of our good friend Wolverine. I think it came out great. I liked it, or I like it. What do you think, Stitch? You like it? I like it. Yeah. Where's your friend R2? Maybe he'll like it. Hey, what's up, R2? Do you like it? I mean, it's your cousin. Okay, I'm glad you like it. All right, guys. I hope you had a good time. Um, I liked it. It's like I said, it's more of a cartoon kind of version of it, but I like the way it came out. So thank you for watching. Comment, tell me if you guys want anything. I have one request of my silent guy there and Finn from the cartoon of Adventure Time. So they kind of look alike, but I'll eventually get there. So I want to thank everyone. Just to let you know, on the 16th, I'm going to be at the Haven City Market, which is up in Rancho Cucamonga. I'm going to be selling the Boneyard stuff, some of the stuff you see behind me. But plus, I have some Marvel sketches and things like that, and prints you could buy. Definitely follow me on Instagram, Frank W. Perrine, and see my new stuff and what I got coming out. Actually, 10/1, which is this Saturday, I'm going to be at the gallery in Laguna, the Grace Gallery in Laguna. I'll be there all day from 10 o'clock till 7. Come by and see me. It's such a beautiful place down there, and you can see some of the Boneyard stuff and come down to be a bonehead. Thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you soon.